as it should be. And now, okay, everything looks great.
Yay!
Technical
Fantastic.
difficulties in this shit is just amazing. But you're looking fabulous today.
Well, thank you. I try. It was like I went to pick up lunch and the server just could not get her face out of my breast. So it was like eyes up here. It's like that was like kind of like the first time in a long time I had to say it to a girl, but it's okay. It's not that I felt bad.
And what was
my
my first question?
What?
Did you get her number?
I did not get her number there, but it was just like one of those.
I think she should have gotten the girl's number. Was she cute?
Not really.
Okay, then no.
Yes, no, not really. Not even my type either. I have a certain type. So I'm a blonde hair, blue eyed kind of girl. Even for guys and girls, I'm blonde hair, blue eyes. See, that's why
And
I
she married
married
me.
him. Well, it's like he black hair.
This is not blonde.
But the blue eyes, you have the blue eyes. It's like he has a piercing blue eyes there.
I have magical blue eyes.
Yes. So if you have any questions or things that you guys are interested, please drop them in the comments and we will answer them as best as we can. Your mother-in-law. What is Snooki? What are we talking about? Your mother-in-law?
Is this we get the answer first and we have to come up with the question?
Oh.
What is the bane of our? No. I'm kidding. So anyway, we have several trips coming up. I actually have one starting
next week.
Not this weekend, next weekend. I'm going to be in Miami for Exotica. And there's going to be a lot of porn stars.
Yes, adult film stars.
Oh, sorry.
Where are you going for a good birthday? Just joking. Yeah, well, I'm going to hedonism for my birthday, so that's where a whole bi takeover. Can you believe it? The entire resort is nothing but bi people. Exactly. And I think there's only like 25 rooms left, something like that. It's ridiculously how quickly it's almost sold out. So if you like to come and join us soon. So before it officially sells out there.
Snooki could come to hedonism.
Yes, but I think he already took up all his vacation time, and he just started a new job.
That's a long trip.
Yeah. Well, he went to Cuba. Come on, they get like time off.
I'm jealous. We don't get to go to Cuba.
No, I know. I don't know if we go through like another country, then can we go to Cuba, or is it because we have an American passport we can't go?
It's because we have an American passport, but my worry with me bringing you to many places is we won't get out. Like we will be American prisoners in Cuba, which is weird because weren't we allowed there during what's it called?
Obama's administration.
And then something went weird and we don't like Cuba again.
That would be Trump administration.
So Cuba's like eggs. Eggs are good for you. Then eggs are bad for you. And now it's Cuba. Cuba's good for you. Now it's bad for you. But we've been making videos. What else?
Yes, I know. It's like I think we're behind on the video or two. I have to double check.
You have one due, but I made a great video and it came out really well.
Okay.
Called Stuff Your Butt.
Stuffing your butt.
No, stuff for your butt.
Stuff
it doesn't have to go in your butt. It could go near your butt. It could vibrate around your butt, but it's definitely made for your butt.
I just like stuffing your butt better than stuff for your butt. Someone agree with me, please, or agree to disagree in regards to that. I need to know. Would by nice meeting you in real? Yes, it would be Snooki. We have to. I really have to. I think I've already almost used all my Delta credit. I have like $300 in Delta credit, so wherever I could like fly for $300, I need to do that because we're also going to be in Las Vegas in August. Then FetishCon also in August, which technically at the moment we don't have a hotel, but because I'm checking also, it's like I don't even think they approved us for our class. We were hoping to teach over at FetishCon, anal 101.
Oh, it was a 101 or a 201?
201.
I was hoping for both.
I thought it was a hybrid.
We could definitely talk about anal. We like talking about anal. So the 101 is more of a what to use on your butt to start off with, how to relax, what not to use on your butt.
Mm-hmm.
because most people will try to clean out and use a saline. You know the fleet enemas? Absolute worst thing you could do because they contain saline. What does salt do when you throw it on a snail? And guess what happens when you put saline inside you? Your intestines contract, so it makes less room, and it's not really what you want. So always use lukewarm water, and yeah, do not use saline. And use lube, lots and lots and lots of lube.
If you think you have enough lube, you don't. Always use lots and lots of lube. We always like carry it. Oh, I forgot to chit chat with our girl in regards to our idea.
Well, we're
Yes.
holding on to that one,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but we may be having our own products coming out. We're in talks, so possibly something to do with lube and something to do with apparel.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go any further, but it should be fun. If it comes out, I'm gonna love it.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Church, I'll wear it to church. It's appropriate. No, it's not appropriate for church.
Well, yeah, but
But I don't go to church, so.
yeah, but they would not understand that it's not that kind of moisturizer for your hand.
Ooh, but if I could pass it off as moisturizer.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Sleep tired. Work. Yes. Thank you, Snooki, for coming. Go get some sleep. Be well. We'll chat soon. Bye, 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 bye. It's good. Anybody else, chit chat? Because Snooki's from Netherlands. So where's everyone else coming in? So we can figure out.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bringing up the list here. I know we have a lot of travel coming up.
Right. And then we have a rope class on July 20th here in Orlando in person over at Fair Villa. I know that's our next sponsor right now. Where it's like Tom's Trips, our current sponsor. Yes.
Well, I want Tom's trips
Trips,
up because
yeah.
we're talking about travels.
Travels. Yes,
And
travels.
Just in case you want to join us, you can go to sexpositiveme.com and click on the link there. It actually has an affiliate code, so we get a little kickback, not a lot, but a little. We would appreciate that. But at least we get credit. So that way we can keep recommending trips like this. But we would love to do some more trips like this.
Yes, because we're actually going to be hosting a couple of classes, maybe a couple of meet and greets. We also are, what do you call it? Maybe doing some coaching sessions. So if you're interested in ethical non-monogamy coaching, any kink, BDSM, I know it's like, here's the fun part. It's like I got like really cheap flights to get there, but we're going on one airline that we have to pay for our luggage, and coming back we don't have to pay for it. So yeah, I think the money that I'm
not leaving the kink bag.
No, we can't. We have to take.
I would leave clothes behind.
Well, no, because I'm thinking we need to take at least 4 suitcases worth of travel between whatever clothes we're going to wear, because there are theme nights there, to whatever toys we're going to use to participate and use and all that 9 yards.
Okay. But the truth is,
Mhm.
okay, I'm going to go with this. Slutty clothing takes up no space.
That's
Like,
a carry-on.
If you
Honestly,
travel,
for a 7 trip, that's a carry-on.
if you're going to travel north,
But
and
for
you need
girls,
shoes.
that's where we're going to get killed. It's the shoes, because you got to have sexy shoes. Yes, the clothes can be microscopic, but you got to have sexy shoes. Which, by the way, I have to go shopping because I don't have any sexy shoes anymore.
Have you ever heard of a woman going, "Oh, I have to go shopping. What a hassle." I love you.
Well, it's trying to find the right sexy shoes that are comfortable and have the right heels. Like, girls, please explain. It's like, especially when you're at the club, that you really want to look good, because the heels help with your calves and helps accentuate your butt. So you need to have that butt action going on there. But I mean, don't you want to like see butts?
I love butts. I am
See
totally a
boards?
butt man.
Butts, yeah.
However, I was trying to go through because we have a question, and this goes for the Facebook and YouTube group out there as well. This is something we actually need feedback on.
Okay.
Because we teach about 25 different classes over the years. So we have them made, we customize them a bit, and there's a huge range. And I know I put a note together here, and I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
But I want the opinion of what should we do? What classes should we be teaching in Hedo? If you were going to Hedo, which ones would you attend? And almost there. Sponsors.
You're almost there.
I'm trying to find where I made a note, and the note disappeared. And I don't like when notes disappear.
Yeah, and I thought I had a list of all the classes.
I have it.
Okay.
I found it. Okay.
All right.
So please, SDC people too, let us know if this is a class you would attend or like. I'm going to yell out, let's narrow it to 6 of them.
6 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
first one should be lifestyle etiquette.
Oh yeah, totally lifestyle etiquette. You always need that, no matter what.
If you're going to be in hedonism and you've never been to a place like this before, it's basically a rundown of how to act, what to expect, reinforcing people's boundaries.
Yes.
Because I get the weirdest questions of, okay, so I'm going to hedonism. Do I have to have sex? Any place on planet Earth you go somewhere and you have to have sex, that's called rape, and we don't support that. We were talking about perhaps doing the anal 101,
Yes.
but we have a few classes that I think may also work. I would like to do a rope 101.
Oh yeah, totally rope 101. And also impact 101 because you got your floggings, you got your paddles, you need to understand the difference on thuddy versus thingy. What else? Also material wise, that totally makes a total difference when you're playing what type of material. Because I know I get kind of snobby with my floggers in regards to what material it is.
You know,
Just a little.
if my floggers weren't behind the equipment in the closet there, I would totally be beating you with them right now because I think that would be really fun.
Okay. Really
It's been
fun.
a while since you had a good flogging.
I do, and it's like I really like I said, we actually have a company that we use specifically, but which is kind of funny because the craftman always says it's accident prone,
Well, he's dedicated to his craft.
but he's accident prone because even his wife brought it up. We met his wife at one of the conferences, and we asked, how you doing? This, and she was kind of like worried to see if we were regulars. I'm like, oh no, we already know. If he tells us 4 weeks, we budget 6 to 7 just because we know something's going to happen. They're like, oh, okay, so you're regular customers. It's like, yes,
But don't forget, we also have to add in a tip in there for the ER because
Right.
occasionally there's an ER visit and we
There's-
like the guy.
There's
So
always an ER visit. Always. That's why when he says he gets the work done in 4 weeks, really, but we add an extra 3 weeks in case of emergencies, in case of injuries, because he's just accident prone. And then the wife came to tell us, it's like, well, it's hereditary because our little daughter is also accident prone. We're like, oh.
but the fact, which by the way, wasn't little daughter, it was daughter.
Yeah.
And the fact that making floggers and other leathery stuff became a family business.
Yes.
I love our life.
Yes, but it's great quality, and it was like, yeah, that's why I was upset that we didn't go last year at FetishCon. But at the same time, it was great for my wallet. I always have a tendency, but you know how people budget like presents for Christmas and what's everything? I budget for FetishCon because of all the vendors, all the corsets, all the leather, the floggers, oh, the whips and chains. Oh my, it's like, yeah.
Now I'm like, we need floggers.
No,
No, we have. I mean,
we have floggers.
We have enough floggers.
We haven't used them.
Hold on, how many sets do we have?
4.
And then we have a few singles, including cat and nine tails.
Right, so that will be 10 altogether with the cat and 9 tails and the singles. But I know we have 4 pairs.
That's a lot.
No, it's not. We know people who have more.
Right, but
what are you saying? We're vanilla?
Oh hell, not vanilla.
Well, just the way you said it, it's like, nope.
Look, I'm very happy because last week my order from I don't do Wish anymore.
No.
Anyone ever order stuff from Wish? Isn't it great that you completely forget about it and like 3 months later it just appears? No, I order from AliExpress.
I thought it was Temu.
No, you order from Temu. Temu. They don't have kinky shit.
Yeah,
Go on Ali.
Well, not as slutty as AliExpress.
AliExpress has some fucking freaky shit.
They have sluttier.
I love it. And what's funny is you get this not fuzzy but crunchy envelope. They never ship it in a box because it comes from China.
Yep.
And I open it up and it's not a big thing. It's like this big. And I have like 8 outfits in there for both of us. And you need to try some on.
Oh, I do?
I did. Yes. I bought you 2 leather dresses. Okay, leather.
Pleather, pleather.
Okay, these are not high quality shit that you're gonna last forever.
Honestly,
They're
they're a one and done.
I go with 3 and done. However, if it is the event that it's a one and done, it means you had enough fun that it was worth the one and done. Oh, come on. They're like $10 for a pair of shorts.
Right.
And I got you ones with zippers in the back.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. I found the itinerary for bye week.
Yes.
So they have one night is Ride 'em Cowboys and Cowgirls. See, I don't know if I have some cow gear. That's the thing. It's like me and cow gear. No, it's just
I
like,
grew up in New York. You grew up in Chicago. We now live in Orlando. We are as far from
right.
cow as possible.
But here in Kissimmee, they have rodeo days. So they do celebrate. So there's a lot of that going on there. Okay. Fantasy Island. But it seems like an all-white thing. It's a whiteout party. Yes, the Fantasy Island is whiteout.
It's a white dress party. Don't go anywhere else with that.
It says right there, white out party. So
okay,
you have to wear white.
I have to wear white. I can find white.
My white boy has to wear white. Do you know how funny that's going to look? White boy with white.
No,
gotta
I'm
make
good
sure
with
he
that.
tan.
If I tan enough, it's okay.
Well, good. We're going to be on the nudist side. So
I actually have my bathing suit's white.
Yeah, but baby, at a party, I want you to look glamorous. I want you look Miami Vice, okay? White pants, white shorts.
Does anyone have a white blazer and a white thong? Because that's what I'll wear.
Not a white thong. I don't want.
Why not?
Not at a formal party. What?
Go back me up here.
Oh my
Thank you.
God!
Thank
Please do not encourage the
and
white
not just
boy.
any blazer. I want the Miami Vice, Don Johnson blazer. Maybe I'll even. Oh, can I add a white thin tie, and then a thong?
We're going to do the '80s Miami Vice style with a white thong.
See?
Nope, I agree with you.
Oh, with white. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought I had supporters here.
No, sorry.
Well, of course, you got the cleavage. They support you more.
Well, no, because I also like classy, not trashy. There's a difference. There is such a difference. Okay.
I'm hoping for photography and rope on the beach.
Right.
That's
right.
what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, the outdoor rope there. The next day is going to be Sizzling Jamaica, burning up with by desire. So they'll have like flame dancers, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
I can bring my torches.
Yes, and we have to be careful and like make sure none of your hairs singe. Do you know how horrible it is smelling singed hair? It's like, ooh.
It's okay. I actually last night went on Amazon. And I'm trying out some nail products. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But I'm a hairy Italian who's already had laser done twice, and the hair comes back. So in my teenage years, I was mistaken for a Wookiee more than once. Happens.
At least it wasn't bad as the guy riding the motorcycle that you thought he was wearing a jacket, and it turned out to be his hair. It was, it was just like, wow.
You ever see a wool sweater that it has like this puffiness around it? That's what it was when I pulled up on him. Like the sun was coming this way, and then I realized that wasn't a sweater. That was scary.
Yep, and then we have Glow Rainbow Rave. So Tutu-tastic Glow Night. So basically anything I wear to EDC, I could wear that night. So
I have glow sticks somewhere.
Glow sticks, yeah. I know we have glow sticks somewhere.
We do glow paint.
Yeah, we could do glow paint.
Glow paint would be good.
And then we have glow in the dark toys and condoms. Ooh.
I got a glow in the dark flogger.
Yes,
I do.
You do. You do. Yeah. So we need to find out who we can reach out for glow in the dark condoms. Because I think that would be super cool.
The hardest thing, we actually are going to have to get through, I don't know what TSA in Jamaica is called, but TSA, first to get out of the country and then to get back in, because we've had trouble traveling outside of the country.
More than once.
More than once. Okay, so 2019, we went on a kink cruise. It wasn't a full takeover. There was families, so it was basically like an experiment to see if this would catch on. Anyway, I packed all my kink stuff in one nice leather bag. I mean, that was a nice bag.
It was, yes, it was very upscale.
So all the luggage shows up at our room, except for one bag, the kink bag. So I go over and I find the steward, and he looks it up. He goes, "Oh, sir, you need to go down to the lower, it gives me instructions. I'm like down in the bowels of the ship. You know how those ships have like 18 floors?
Mm-hmm.
I was on floor 2, way down there. Now, who said something?
What? No.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, no, just ignore that one, yeah.
So, I go down there and I give him my name. And this kid comes up. And when I say kid, he was Indian, probably weighed 80 pounds soaking wet,
Mm-hmm.
and had a thick accent, but looked afraid.
Very afraid.
Which made
terrified.
me afraid.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Sir, we believe there is contraband in your bag." And I'm like, shit, we're using big terms like that.
Yep. And he was gone for a while, at least a good hour, because they just called. Yeah,
it took me a while to find it.
Exactly. That's why you were gone for quite some time there. That we were like starting to worry. It's like, did they lock him up? Do I need to get the bail money? And if I do, it's like, can I get the cruise director of our group? Because it was a group event that we went.
So about 50 people.
Yeah, it was 50 people. So that's why I was like, do I have to get a hold of that person?
So he says, "Do I have permission to look in your bag?" Like, go for it, man. Zips it open.
We have no shame when it comes to our toys.
First thing he pulls out is a dildo that big. Puts it on the side. No smile whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, this kid has been watching way too much Dragnet and shit, because he was trying not to blank face.
Poker face as best as can be.
He continues on. 2 sets of floggers, nipple clamps, weighted nipple clamps, rope. God, how much? Probably about 6 lengths of rope.
Yeah.
Wartenberg wheels, the pin wheels.
Mm-hmm.
2 paddles.
Right.
What else was in there? I know I also, did I have a pussy pump?
No,
No,
it was pre
Okay, it's
pussy
pre
pump.
that one.
Yeah, pre pussy pump.
All this stuff he's pulling out, and then he looks around and feels the edges and goes, "Can I look in the side compartments?"
Mm-hmm.
Opens them up. Pulls out more nipple clamps. Pulls out, God, I had some other stuff. And I'm trying looking around the room going, what did I
We
have?
had bondage tape also.
Bondage tape.
We had the fuzzy handcuffs, the safe ones, the leather ones,
Restraints.
the restraints there.
Collar and leash.
Collar and leash there. Dragon's tail. We had that. So we had quite a bit of toys in there. So it was one of those, like, the bag has like a lot of pockets and zippers. So he had to go through all of it. And at the end.
So hold on, no. So now I'm at this point. The table next to me is completely laid out with my kingship.
Our entire collection.
We gathered a crowd.
Yeah.
Because the maintenance and all the guys, people walking by from the ships, just stopped and started forming a line. There was probably now about 15 people standing behind me, looking over my shoulder at what's on the table, and a few of them I know were shopping. Now we have lightning and thunder. He looks up at me. "Okay, you're good." I'm like, "I'm good." "Yeah." "What were you looking for?" "Well, the x-ray misinterpreted it and thought you had an extension cord." So, floggers, cool. Whips, cool. Chains, good. Bondage tape. I have like the perfect kidnapping kit. If you wanted to go ahead and tie someone up and throw them overboard, everything is in there. They were looking for an extension cord.
Which, by the way, one of our other like group members did have Christmas lights and extension cord, and a Zaza without the blade, with a dildo. And we're like, how did you get that through when we got we got pulled over?
And it gets another one. Someone else on the trip. We do a lot of roping, so we carry knives or we carry rope cutters. He had a rope cutter taking off of him. Now, if you know a rope cutter, the idea of a rope cutter is the blade is actually on the inside, so you can't cut someone with it. You can only cut rope with it. They confiscated that. I'm just picturing the guy going, "Rope cutter, shit, that's dangerous. Reciprocating power saw, fuck, get on board."
With extension cord. We're like, how the heck did that? And they tied their submissive over the balcony.
Okay, on the balcony, it wasn't over. They didn't go dangerous enough, but they did tar up with Christmas lights that blinked. And when they did that, I kind of we saw it,
mm-hmm.
and then realized there was a ship going by in the other direction. I was just curious what they were thinking.
Considering the cruise was in February and we had Christmas lights in February.
Well, the Christmas lights were not the shocking thing. It was the body. Anyway, we should mention Fairhill. They've been nice to us.
Yes. Now I can mention the class, that rope tying class.
But we do not use Christmas lights.
Well, it is a Christmas theme. It's naughty or nice. So, because we're doing halfway to Christmas.
Or are we doing rope and romance?
No, it's naughty and nice.
Oh, okay.
It's naughty and nice. So that way, it's because everyone does Christmas in July. It's like 6 months to Christmas, halfway to Christmas. So we thought, why not a Christmas rope class? So I'm just trying to figure out what else we could do rope-wise. We can't bring the 3-foot cane because then that's electrical play. So we're not doing electrical play with the rope class, even though there's electrical rope for electrical play. So
I think that's a wonderful thing. So rope, usually what we use is jute or hemp. It's great rope for tying. Occasionally we use nylon rope to do dresses, of which at the AVN Awards in Vegas this year, you're going to be in a white dress.
Right.
And I need to start working on that.
We need to keep practicing because I need to figure out how I'm going to pee that.
There is no peeing.
I have to figure this out. If not, I'm wearing a sexy diaper.
I found it on Wish.
What?
They have the little thing you can cup it and you pee in it, and there's
that's
a tube.
A period cup. I am not wearing
that is not a period
Yes,
cup.
That's exactly what it is. That's a period cup.
I will show you.
Oh,
but that's on Wish.
Oh Lord. This is what I have to deal with.
But anyway, there's actually rope now that they interlace basically little bits, little string. It's not tinsel, but it goes through the rope.
Yes.
So it carries a charge. So when I tie her up and then I shock her, she gets shocked everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
And it works great with crotch ropes. Just saying.
Just saying there. So yes, that's what we'll be showing on the rope class, how to tie knots. What?
Most people don't know. I mean, have you seen shibari, pictures of shibari, which is very now westernized, but basically men and women tied up looking, well, usually beautiful in that. Most of that is done with 3 knots. That's it, total. Once you learn those 3 knots, after that, it's just about weaving and going in and out. Tennessee here.
Yeah.
Hey there.
I got that. You
Okay,
keep focusing.
I'm looking.
Yes, keep focused. I got
Oh,
this.
no. We're trying a new setup with multiple computers and cameras and all this fun stuff.
Yeah, if you actually see the setup, it is just insane. We have 4 computers going on, cameras.
3 computers and a phone. 1, 2.
You're not counting OBS as a computer.
It's a software package on a computer.
Anyways, focus, shiny. I'm handling the SDC room and say all that.
Okay. You handle SCC.
Yeah.
And I'll handle the dirty talk where I tie you up.
Yes.
Because
that's
I'm going to have her tied up for 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 3 hours she can't pee. Which isn't that bad because you're not a drinker anymore.
No, I'm not, but I do still need to hydrate. So I'm not like sweating to death.
Okay, we're not drinkers anymore for health reasons.
Yeah, because I'm a type 2 diabetic and I can't drink worth shit now.
However,
one drink and I'm done. Like this weekend, oh my God, it was so bad.
Did you see the size of that drink?
Well,
and then you finished our other friend's drinks. Okay,
okay.
She says 1 drink. The drink was that big. And then when the couple we were with, one of them said, mine's really strong. She goes, how strong? Let me sample that.
I wasn't about to let a $25 drink go to waste. So, I was helping.
That was more expensive than 2 of the appetizers. That's what you get for going to Disney.
Well, yeah, we went to Disney. What do you expect? Disney's expensive. It's like
always.
And it was kind of cute because, we went to like this lounge area and they had like 4 items on the menu, and then we found out there was a 5th item, and so the couple we went just like everything on the menu, and then one of everything, and then 2 of the noodles there. So if you've ever gone to Ohana's and they have these amazing noodles, you could go to the little lounge. I can't remember the name of the lounge. I just always want to call it Tamuku because of Fluffy. Just fluff. I'm just putting it out there, Fluffy. Everything's just Demuku at this point. You can order it and they'll bring it out or whatever. Oh, and but the pot stickers was amazing. They were so amazing. But anyways, the drinks, like I said, got me way too intoxicated that John had to hold me and carry me, kind of, sort of.
However, I do want to share an experience.
What experience are you sharing?
We are the type of couple that kink is not a something we do on the weekend. It's something we do constantly. We
It's a
try
lifestyle.
it is, we're into the lifestyle. We've been there
Mhm.
for many years. If you go around our house, there's a sex couch. Um, there's a mount point, hard point in the ceiling we can hang people from. So I'm into critter play, which means I will put on a mask and have some fun with it. So this couple visiting is also, they haven't actually done kink here, as far as I know.
No, they haven't done kink
But
yet.
we can talk freely about it. We can do stuff with them. Hold on, this goes to a good place. So what do you do when you're into kink and you're brought to Disney? Well, you bring your kink with you and do your best not to get kicked out, but to get as close as possible. So let's see if I can go ahead and do this. We did a character breakfast. And let's see there, if you can see that. They come over, characters, and start chatting with us, well, in squirrel talk, because that's Chip and Dale. And I
Well-
asked for if I could take a picture, and of course they're like, no, no, no. And then I put the mask on, and he froze.
No, that Pluto froze.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
it was Pluto who froze. Basically, took the picture and ran.
Oh, yeah. Pluto was very happy to put some distance between us.
Didn't even wait to take pictures with the rest of us. It's just like as soon as Bad Pup Ash came out, Pluto ran away. Just took the picture and ran.
But what was funny was our waiter and the other waiters loved it. They were all sitting down watching, waiting for us to do something else next.
Mm-hmm.
So we did take pictures with breakfast. I will show Disney.
I don't think you took a picture with Mickey.
I did not.
No.
However, breakfast was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I know it was a little off on the eyes there, but this is the shit we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I know another pup that actually got the Disney photographer to take the pictures, which really confused them.
I mean, we could hire a Disney photographer to do like go around and take photos. We could do that.
Ooh.
I mean, that if you want to do that for your birthday, we could do that for your birthday.
But we have annual passes. I don't want to get them canceled.
Why? It's a private photo shoot. We're paying for it, and it's not like we're doing anything obscene. We're just putting a little puppy mask on, and that's it. Quick snap, move on to the next location.
I know,
It's
but
like-
my mind keeps going to what would be the most shocking Disney stuff I can do with critter play. I want to pee on the castle. I just want to lift one leg up and let it rip.
That no matter what,
We'll get you kicked out.
yes, human or not human, critter or not critter, we'll still get kicked out. No,
It's okay. I'm good with Photoshop. We'll make
Yes,
it
we
happen.
could Photoshop that. Totally Photoshop, but yeah, it's the kind of deal. But these are things we practice what we preach. So as much as we teach classes, we do coaching and we help people, we also live the lifestyle because we don't want to be teaching something that we have no experience whatsoever. We've been doing this for quite some time. We've been together for
Quite some long.
almost 14 years at this point. We're at the halfway mark. So I know I've been in the lifestyle for 20 some odd years. I'm only allowed to say that.
You're upset about that.
Yes, I am. I'm proud of like how long I've been in the lifestyle there. But also with kink, I've only done with BDSM fetishes. It's only been like the last 10 years that we've been doing that.
And we've seen a lot in 10 years.
We've seen a lot. We have experienced a lot and a lot of changes and things like that. I know we were discussed to find out that a situation happened somewhere that they kind of talked about consent, but consent did not happen, and someone was taken advantage in a
dark room.
A dark room, yes. And we were just kind of mortified because this is like, you've been doing your events for quite some time. How was this allowed?
It's okay.
I
I want to talk about that though.
Mm-hmm.
we like the dark room.
Oh, we love it. I totally love
It
it.
was really exciting. We haven't we've done glory holes where I was on the other side of the room.
Right, right,
We've talked about doing glory holes
right.
otherwise, and we're both excited about that one.
Mhm.
However, in the dark room, there even the short time we were there, because we were less than an hour.
Right. But because they were doing the switch out.
But well, no, people.
Uh-huh.
One guy kept putting his hand around your neck,
Yes.
and you had to go ahead and like smack him away. So, although it is extremely exciting, it is a place where there is certain risks because it's dark, and if something happens you don't want to happen, yell it out, speak it out, fucking don't be quiet and take it, because someone did have a violation, we heard.
Right, but it was more than one person on that person.
Yes, and I would have been screaming my head off. I'm not saying that person did anything wrong.
No, no, and but what I do say, it was the organizers who didn't do the proper, stop it right away.
I don't know enough.
Right, we don't
to
know
say
the full
situation,
details.
so I'm not going there.
Yeah, we don't know the full details, but it should have been enough. Like if someone screams "stop," you stop immediately. But with the guy that was trying to keep choking me, he did. I asked politely. I am very respectful. I said, "Hey, you know what? No, you could do anywhere like from the neck
Not
below.
the neck. Put it in the pussy.
Yeah, put it in the pussy. Grab the tits. Grab whatever else. It's just not the neck because." Especially in that situation, I just recently was less than a year, or no, I was a year out.
A year out from surgery.
From surgery, I had neck surgery. They replaced 2 discs in me, so I was very sensitive about my neck. It's like and plus I don't like choking. I really don't. It's like even before the neck surgery, it's like I just don't enjoy it. So I told him, it's like no, it's like, and I told don't do that. And then he came back again, and I'm like, hell no. And just like I smacked him. And it's like, I don't like doing that. I don't like to use violence. I don't like to say like very aggressively, like no. But it's like, if someone says no, then don't do it. Don't do it again. I don't care if you were trying. And it wasn't like he was going, or yeah, it was a he because the hands were like
they were
male.
big. We knew
They were male. That it was another different person that he was going. It was like no, he just did that until like I smacked him, and then I saw him like crawl into a corner all upset, and I'm like, dude, you ruined any kind of fun, below the neck. Anything else?
There's people that will always do that. However, I like to keep it on a positive note. There's warnings, but the positive note of it all is being it's a dark room, you don't see faces.
Nope.
I'm not touching someone's face. That's just not something I would think of. However, obviously, you ended up with a few dicks in your mouth here and there.
Right, but then we were sharing too.
Yeah, yes. But later on, we met someone in the other room, and it wasn't until you went down on them that you're like, we were in the room together in the other room. You recognized them by dick. And hey, look, it's I guess a dick is like a face. Everyone's is unique.
Yes.
And especially when it's in your mouth.
Yes.
You know what it feels like.
I know what it feels like, what it tastes like, everything. That's why it's like if there is like one of those blindfold dick suckings and it's like try to find your husband, I will nail it every time.
So that should be an event over at Hito.
Yeah, we have to bring that up. Maybe it's like we do that.
So it's think of what's that thing where you go around? We played it when we were a kid at birthdays. And they stopped the music. No, they stopped the music. And you have
musical
to sit down.
chairs.
Musical chairs.
But only with musical dicks.
However, again, women sit, guys walk around naked, music plays, you go ahead and put it in the mouth, and you have to say husband or not. And if you get it wrong, and if that is your husband and you say no, or you say it, or partner, and then you're out. Then both of you are out.
Both are out, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
that's a great game to play.
But then it goes to show you like who actually does suck dick and who doesn't.
Sweetie, if they're going to Hito, they suck dick.
No,
chances
are. Yes, but we've known couples that the woman will not give oral to the guy, and I'm like, how are you married?
Sure, that wasn't back when I was in as an altar boy.
No,
I don't remember.
No, this is recently. Yes,
I don't remember any of those.
Yes.
Maybe I blocked it from my memory.
Yes, you did.
That's trauma.
That is trauma. Yeah, because I'm like, yeah.
I love oral. Absolutely.
I
Guys,
do.
girls,
I love it. Well,
love it.
I don't do girls. I do guys oral. I love guy, but I'm like, you could do oral on me. Yes, I'm okay with that, but not,
And I do often in this morning. I did.
yes, 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 you did. And it's one of those, like, when you're negotiating playtime, ask what is it you enjoy, what is it you don't. And just because someone does not do a specific activity doesn't mean that their sexuality should be questioned. Because oftentimes that has happened with me in regards to,
Twice.
no,
More?
more than that. Yes, more.
I think it's changed a lot, though.
Mm,
I mean, you're always going to meet assholes.
yeah, yeah,
We
but
don't want to let them ruin it for everyone.
no, I don't. But it's just like I've had the discussions. But no, what pissed me off is that someone actually kept telling everyone, and I was at a different party, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're not bisexual because you don't go down on girls." And I'm like, "I haven't played with you. How do you know that?"
That's
Like,
because
yeah.
there are times, especially when we're going at least 7 years ago back.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up being like high school.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we took a vacation from the swinger community and moved over to the kink community.
Right.
Because the kink community, better communication, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And then eventually what we found out is we had a lot of crossover,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more people started to take lessons from the kink community
Right.
as far as consent.
Communications.
Because again, it blew up with who's the crazy guy that ended up in jail? Remember, consent blew up in about 2018. The director or producer who was fucking everyone and abusing women left and right.
Yes.
Right around that time, and then a whole bunch of others came out.
Yes.
When Kevin Spacey became
banned. Well, yeah, Kevin Spacey. Yeah, he got banned after Weinstein.
Right. Weinstein.
Yes, Weinstein.
But it was just around there when it was in the vanilla media.
Yeah.
That the swinger community really started to go ahead and look at consent and saying, we're looked at poorly by a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Who completely misjudge us.
Right.
And we don't need to be associated with this.
Right.
So a lot of swinger clubs started to look into it and actually started even doing classes on consent.
Yeah.
And it's worked out so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather go into a sex scene knowing, okay, I can do X and don't do this.
Right.
Because I have had that where, this is way in the beginning though, someone said they like biting. I didn't realize they meant they like biting, but please don't leave marks.
Right.
So when the scene was over, she screamed. And I went, what? And I went, oh. She looked like a chew toy. She had a great time, but.
Right. And it is going into all those negotiations, all those. But another thing is like the 50 Shades of Grey movies, that whole series also open up the doors for communication and consent and negotiation and see what, people should be discussing with their sex life, because it is pleasurable. It is fun. It is exciting. It's not just like, hey, let's just get together and do this activity without really enjoying it. It is, there's so much more to enjoy, including toys, including lube. Just because you're using lube does not mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean that, hey, this person is not sexually aroused. Everybody's body is different. Medication has a huge effect on people, especially with diabetics. We always say that, yes, we're not as naturally lubricant as we were before, but it's like, but even like younger, it's like I've always used lube even in my 20s and 30s, and it wasn't that I wasn't lubricated enough or aroused enough, quote unquote. It was just like I like the sensation. I love the extra.
You also like anal sex.
Yes, I do.
You need lube with that, regardless.
You always need lube, and and that way that's more of a silicone or hybrid, because water just gets absorbed and then you have to reapply. So we do.
Oh wait, no, something I was going to say, and now I completely forgot about it, and it was interesting. But more recent stuff. Actually, that was it. I wanted to talk about recent stuff going on.
Okay.
Because last night you were fire cupped.
Yes.
And hopefully everyone here knows what fire cupping is.
I think I still
and
have
fire
some
play. Oh yes, show them off.
Yeah.
Keep turning around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see these marks on here. Yes, I set my wife on fire and I have a great time doing it and she loves it. And if I miss a week, you complain
I do
because
because
you enjoy it.
well, it helps with my diabetes and my sugar. It does because it detoxifies.
But you also like my
Yeah.
hands all over your body and
And the fire is
the
nice
fire
and
and
warm, yeah, kind of deal. So that's what I enjoy. It's like I don't know if we could bring the cups to Hito.
I don't want to shatter them, but I may bring a
Yeah,
few. However, I mean, I can
yeah,
definitely do them on the beach.
yeah. We could do it on the beach there.
The problem we have is most of the conferences we go to, whether it's swinger or fetish or BDSM, is in a hotel. And they frown upon you pulling out torches and fuel.
Yeah,
Damn it. Because apparently someone set a hotel on fire many years ago.
many years
Many
ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
And it's just,
uh-huh.
one person ruins it for all of us.
I know. That's what stinks. But
I was going to say, we're down to the last 7 minutes.
yes, we're down to the last 7 minutes. Anybody had any questions or anything they're curious to know about the lifestyle, about fetishes, about what we do? Because this is part of our podcast now, Date Night with the Lunas, that we do every Monday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, even during holiday weekends, because we do like to educate and entertain you, edutainment as they call it, to know what exactly is out there with the lifestyles. I think we need to incorporate what news in the lifestyle.
News, I think we need to have a segment on.
Yeah.
I always like having game shows.
Yeah.
But obviously, we just started this back up. We've been doing
Yeah.
this 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And we took a hiatus, took a few months off.
Yeah.
We're back, we're getting into it, but we're also getting back into the travels. And one thing that I think was a great part of the show
Mm-hmm.
is the crazy ass shit we ended up doing, because it's one thing to be new in the lifestyle. We know that's overwhelming. We've been in the lifestyle many years. People tend to, who know us and watch the show or do stuff, I think single us out for the crazy shit. Because it happens.
Crazy sells. That's what makes reality TV so well. Crazy sells. Especially with your loose cannon of a wife and yourself trying to keep me in charge. But you've had your moments there.
I want to comment on that one.
Which one?
Bazzer?
Huh? Oh, she seems to be a good sub. No, I'm not. I'm a
Brat.
brat.
She's
I'm a brat.
100% brat.
Yeah. So no, meh. I am not a sub.
It was funny because I had to attend the class on brats to figure out how to handle it. Because she's the kind of brat that will complain over the week that I'm not flogging her enough and I'm not causing her bruises and I'm not doing all that. And then I'm doing it, and she'll complain, not hard enough, harder.
It's uneven. You got to even out both sides.
And then complain I'm doing it wrong.
Yep.
And then what happens at the end of it?
I'm a sassy brat.
Bullshit. Not only you're a sassy brat, though, she's fucking unconscious. Honey, are you okay? Subspace. I'll put you in the corner. Here's some juice, and
Gatorade.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the scene.
Yeah.
But she fights you. She definitely fights you.
Yes, it's like but it's kind of interesting because a couple of my clients want me to be dominant, and I'm like, fucking A, I don't know how to be dominant. It's like I keep forgetting I need to take classes on how to be a good dom.
And the thing is,
because I want to be a nurturing dom, I want to make sure it's good, not just like let me beat you up and degrade you.
On the other side of it, I am like, people will at work will say you're definitely dominant. I'm like, then again, I'm also told I have a radio voice. However, I know I do. I actually have done some audiobooks. But the reason I like critter play, once I put the mask on and I get into an outfit, that's where I become submissive. And it is so damn hard lately to find a good dominant. Now I know what everyone's complaining about. They want a dominant that they can trust. And damn, they are hard to find.
Yeah, it's always about safety and pleasure. Always, Basar. It is. And that's what we try to teach, and to definitely have that balance, because this can be, it can be a little bit dangerous, but it's so much fun if everyone communicates and listens and negotiates Fully bi couple here, South Florida. Yay! Yes, we're also a bi couple. We're married, open marriage. Relationship anarchist is the best way to explain
We
us.
do everything.
We do everything there. So you should come and
Well,
join us down at
I should
Hito
stop that.
for that. What?
We don't do everything. We do have our hard limits,
Right.
but we dabble in all the relationships. I'm actually going to be down in Miami for Exotica, not this weekend, next weekend.
Yeah, 14, 15, 16, I think it is.
Yes.
Let me double check. I have to double check those dates. I got like,
And
14, 15, 16.
so unfortunately, I will be alone, but I got some fetish photo shoots booked, and I didn't book them. Like people approached me, other models, and I'm doing it, and I'm like, I've never done this before.
Yes.
I'm usually behind the camera. I'm not in front of the camera.
You're in the front of the camera there, and so yes, I'm not going to be there to play security because usually I play security.
No, you usually play a pimp. My husband, $20, take him. Here we go.
Hey, not $20.
Hey, what'd you say? What'd you say?
500.
$20 is $20. And then we found a shirt. I didn't buy it yet, but yeah.
No, I think we need to make it for date night with the Lunas. $20 is $20.
However, what's the name of it?
Lustfulness 21. See, that's what I wanted them to join us in Hito because it's a whole bi resort.
We love bi couples.
Yes.
It doesn't mean we don't play and we don't respect when we're with couples that one of them is straight or both of them are straight. Completely cool with that too. Even when we play, we will set up again ahead of time what's the boundaries. And believe me, I don't touch guys that don't want it. Chances are I'm not attracted to them. There's only certain guys I'm attracted to. However, fully bi couples, we are the diamonds in the rough. But when you find us, oh yeah, shit happens.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna have a whole resort full of bi couples and bi women and men. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fantastic. October 7th through the 14th, go to our website at sexpositiveme.com under events. You can book the resort right there. You can also book a sessions for coaching or even private one-on-ones. Did you get to the last bi week at H2? No, we did not. This is going to be our first time going, and even that we're teaching.
But it's the same group.
It is the same group. So we're
Tom Strips and bi-events.com.
Yep.
They're the ones organizing. But if you go to our website, sexpositiveme.com, and click on the ad that takes you over there, then they'll know we're promoting them. Because we do want them to succeed.
Because they're a sponsor, and it's like we always want our sponsor to know, like, hey, we're doing our job. Here's where your money is going. It's like, hey, it's like we need to get paid.
On the other side, we're going for a week at Hito.
Yeah, a week at Hito. Come on.
I want to have some fun, sexy people to go ahead and play with and explore with, and teach and work and stuff.
Right.
But being we're going to be doing some classes, and we're bringing all our kink equipment. If there's stuff you want to learn, let us know before we get there because we'll bring the stuff.
Yeah, we'll be booking sessions there, private one-on-one sessions for anyone who's interested in, like I said, lifestyle coaching, kink coaching. We will do that. But we will see you next week here, Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Check out our website at sexpositiveme.com. It's our social media everywhere. Our podcast is Date Night with the Lunas. So we will see you then. Take care.
And if you have questions, we also have emails at
info@sexpositiveme.com. But anywhere on social media, they could send us direct messages. Bye. We'll see you next week. Send us any questions or anything you'd like to know.
I'm thinking I should have a different shirt each week.
Yeah.
To let them entertain it. Because everyone loves the Inquisition.
Bye.
Bye-bye.